Hi, I'm George Butt.
I'm Matt Parker.
And here we have today Josh Butt and Ben Moore, first team players. Go on, Matt. Ask the question you've always wanted to ask Ben.
Ben, I've always wanted to ask this question. How do you get so tall?
How? Well, genetics really. I mean, it's just in the family. Got quite a tall family naturally, so you know, it had to be inherited by me as well. So yeah.
Right. Let's talk about last term. First 15 rugby.
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't the best I've seen the first 15 play, but how would you sum up the season in 2 words?
In 2 words.
In 2 words.
All right, pretty good.
That's not 2 words. But
pretty good.
you said all right, pretty good.
Okay, pretty good.
Okay.
I mean, we won the first 3 matches.
Shut up.
Excuse me, can you be quiet, please?
Josh, what was your highlight of the season?
Highlight of the season was probably beating Bishop Stortford in the first game. That was more or less, the kicking from me was superb and we won the game by 2 points.
Yeah.
What about you, Ben? Highlight of the season?
Probably when we did Inter-House Sevens actually, where I nailed Charlie Bocky and sent him flying. So yeah, that was probably a highlight.
That's such a round of applause.
Josh, didn't you have quite a big tackle in rugby?
I did have a big tackle. I think it was on this geezer here. I think
it was.
He died for a few seconds.
It was for the people who weren't there. It was an illegal tackle that was
illegal. It was.
Okay, lads, let's not fight. Right.
Killed you.
Some people have said as soon as Dan Smith had that fatal injury, your season just went downhill. Was he one of your key players?
Yeah, definitely. He was one of the senior players, even though he was a youngster. I mean, but there are other factors which made us lose matches. I mean, Dodsey went out early with knee surgery. Richards early as well. So there are lots of players that should have been in the team that weren't because of injury. So
for next season, you're getting a lot of young players like George. How do you think that's going to affect the team?
Well, he's fucking shit.
Anyway, yeah, no, well, they all went to pre-season, got a bit of experience behind them, so hopefully they'll carry on the RHS tradition of winning 2 and losing the rest. So.
Who do you think is going to be captain next year? Do you know?
Very debatable. I may know, but I'm not allowed to disclose it with anyone.
Can you give us a clue?
It's between 15 players at the moment.
Yeah.
No, my gut feelings on James Rutledge and Dan Smith.
Ben, last year, Jack Cantelo, he led the side really well.
Yeah.
How do you feel you've led the side this year?
There have been some tough parts, I'm not going to lie. Especially when you go on a losing streak of plus 9 games. I mean, it's quite hard to pick. It's hard to pick everyone up, especially when you've got a few anger tempers like your brother here. It's hard to get out of a rut, but you know, I think I did as best I could. So yeah.
Josh, try the season.
Try the season was probably
Ben Moore's interception try.
Rupert's try when went to 10 to inside.
Who's the 10, Josh?
That was me at the time.
Oh,
You, yeah. Dan Smith inside and popped it back into Rupert coming on the loop. And
that was Ben that popped inside.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
Summer missed.
Right.
Any questions?
Are there any questions from the audience? No. Okay.
No questions.
All right. Can you do us one last favour? Can you look into that camera lens and say the Rally News is the best?
The Rally News is the best.
Thank you.
Thank you. Woo! Thank you.